next we'll talk about closure of a set of attributes. Now attribute closure. So what is attribute closure? Attribute closure. Now attribute closure of an attribute set A can be defined as a set of attributes which can be functionally determined from it, denoted by A plus. Okay, so what is attribute closure? Attribute closure of an attribute say A can be defined as a set of attributes which can be functionally determined from it, denoted by A plus. Now we can see example. Suppose we have a table R and the attributes are A, B, C, D, E and F, and FDs are given. FDs were say A to BC, E to CF, B to E and C to EF, said it is given. Okay, so we have to identify, for example, we have to identify the attribute closure of AB plus. That means using AB attribute, what are the attributes we can identify, functionally determine. So attribute closure is what? Using AB plus or using AB, what are the attributes we can identify. So it is what? Using AB definitely we can identify AB. It is what? Self-determination, already we know. Okay, now we can get from AB, if we get AB, that means what? We can identify BC using this particular attribute A, we can identify BC. B is already, that means what? We can identify ABC. Now if you identify B, from B we can identify E, that means what? We can write, we can get A, B, C and E. Now if we have E, using E we can identify C and F. So C is already there, that means what? We can identify F also. So we can identify A, B, C, E, F. Similarly, say we can take, for example, suppose we want to know the closure of B. Closure of B. That means what we can say. So if you know C, if you know B, that means definitely we know B, self-determination. And if you know B, that means we can get E from this. And if you get C, E, that means definitely we can get C and F. C and F. Are you getting this one? So B closure is what? Nothing but this one. Similarly, if it is only E closure, that means we can identify E, as well as using this we can identify CF. And we cannot identify more than that. Are you getting this one? Now we can see another example. Suppose we have a table R and the attributes are A, B, C, D, E and F, and the functional dependencies are given A to B, C to D, E, okay, AC to F, D to AF and E to CF. Now suppose we want to identify, say, D closure. So what we can do? So using D we can identify D, self-determination. And if you know D, we can identify A and F attribute. That means we can identify A and F attribute. Are you getting this one? Now if you can identify A, we can identify B also. That means we can identify B also. Similarly, if you can identify B, so that means what? If D closure is what? That we can identify, using D we can identify A, B, D and F. Similarly, what will be the DE closure? So definitely using DE we can identify DE. And if you know D, that means you can identify A and F. That means we can write A, D, E and F. We just write in alphabetical order. Okay, now if you can identify A, we can identify B also. That means we can identify B also from B. Okay, and if you identify E, we can identify CF. So if you identify E, you can identify CF. So A, B, C, D, E and F. Are you getting this one? So if we from D you can identify D, there is no issue. From D we can identify A and F. We can identify A and F. Using A we can identify B. Using A we can identify B. And using E we can identify C and F. Using E we can identify C and F. Okay, so this is what closure of D. Okay, so are you getting? So you can take one simple example. Say three attributes are there, A, B and C, and the given set is what? If these are A to B and B to C is there. Suppose these two are the given. These two are the given. So what will be the A bar? A closure. So A plus A closure is what? A plus is what we can write. From A we can identify A, and from A we can identify B also, and from B we can identify C. This is what A closure. Similarly, what will be the B closure? What will be the B closure? From B we can identify B, and from B we can identify C. Okay. Similarly, what will be the C closure? So from C we can identify C only. Okay, now see some set of examples quickly. Say we have attribute A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay, and given set of if these are A arrow B, B, C arrow D, E, A, E, G arrow G. So AC we have to identify AC closure. So definitely using AC you can identify AC, self determination. And if already we know A, that means we can identify B from A. That means we can identify B using A. So we can get ABC. And if you have A, B, C, we can identify DE. So if already we have the BC, so using BC we can identify DE. So what is the AC closure? AC closure will be A, B, C, D, E. Now we can see here the table are A, B, C, D, E attributes are there, and the given if these are A arrow BC, CD arrow E, B arrow D and E arrow A. Now what will be the closure? Now B closure, using B you can identify B, and if you can identify B you can identify D. So it is what? If you identify B you can identify D, so that is what? BD. And after that we cannot do anything. So if it is say A closure, so from A you can identify A, and if you have A, from A we can identify BC, so we can identify BC. And if we can identify B, we can identify D, so we can identify from B we can identify D, so A, B, C, D. And if you can identify CD, we can identify E. So if you know CD, that means using that we can identify E. Similarly, we can identify CD closure. So CD closure means what? We can identify CD definitely. And if you know CD, that means we know E. Are you getting this one? And if you know say E, we can identify A. If you know E, we can identify A. So we can include A, C, D, E. And if you know CD, that means we know E. So if you know CD, we can identify E also. So that is the CD closure. Are you getting? Now this is what another example. Say A, B, C, D, E, F attributes are there. Now the given FDs are AB to C, BC to AD, D to E and CF to B. So what will be the AB closure? AB closure will be what? AB to AB. Then we can, if we identify AB, and that means what? We can, using AB we can identify C. So using AB we can identify C. And if you know BC you can identify AD. That means if you know BC we can identify AD. So we can identify A is already there, we can identify D also. And if you identify D, we can identify E also. So that means what? If you know E, you can identify E also. So AB closure is what? A, B, C, D, E. What about the CF closure? CF closure is what? CF. And already you know CF, that means you know B. That means what? We have to include B here, BCF. And if you know BC, that means we can include AD. So if you know BC, we can identify A and D. Are you getting this one? And if we know D, we know E. So if you know E, we can know D. That means what? What will be the CF closure? It is A, B, C, D, E, F. And finally, we have a table R, and the attributes are X, Y, Z, W. The given if these are W arrow X, Y, X arrow Z, and Z arrow W. So what will be the W closer? So the W, we can identify W, and if you know W, you can identify XY. So we can identify XY, and if you can identify X, we can identify Z. So if you can identify X, we can identify Z. So we can, using W closer, we can identify all the attributes of the table. Similarly, XY closer. So XY, no issue. Then if you know X, we know Z. So if you know X, we know Z. That means what? We can include Z. And if you know Z, we can identify W. So if you know Z, we can identify W. That means XY closer is also WXYZ. Finally, XZ closer. That means what? XZ, no issue. And if you know Z, we can identify W. So if you know Z, we can identify W. And if you know W, we can identify XY. So here we can include Y also. So this is what? XZ closer. Okay. So that is the end of this particular video. Thank you very much.